This course on Black history, what's one of the lessons about? Queer theory. Now, who would say that an important part of Black history is queer theory? That is somebody pushing an agenda on our kids.
This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that we have 50% off all of our items that are on the clearance items. Let me show you the items that are on there. You got to take advantage of this before it's too late. Fathers Matter is on there. Fathers Matter hoodies, the Don, all of our favorite stuff. We're doing 50% off just for you. And also we have the premium line that I just started. Support the premium line. If you buy one of these premium jackets, you'll get a book signed absolutely free. We'll put it in the mail when you get the product. So all of these new items, go ahead and get it now and pre-order some of this new stuff if you're interested in some of our new items. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. We should focus on unity. We should focus on being the human race. We should not be focusing on all these little cliques and groups that we put ourselves in, because then that makes people look at each other and hate each other for no reason. You are not necessarily a sum of decisions that you make. And I hope that that reigns true to people who are Christians. You're not the sum of your past decisions. Because every decision that you have made up until this point while you're currently listening to me were past decisions. And those decisions can be washed clean by the blood of Jesus Christ. So who you are and what you do, what you have done are two different things. And I like to separate the person from the action. So I'm saying that to say, stop pigeonholing yourself saying, I'm gay, or I'm Black, or I'm Asian, or I'm this, I'm that. Just be a good person. And we should all be able to work together in a more, I don't like to use the word equitable because they didn't screw that word over, but we should all be able to work together as a united group of people. And what you do in your personal life is on you. And I don't want nobody saying I'm Black. You black man and then black man that, of course I'll take advantage of certain situations if it come down to it. If y'all want to play the game and say, I'm a Black man, you're going to give me $250,000 for reparations, I'll take that reparations money. I ain't finna let you give it out and then I don't take it because of Trump. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to use that on my white wife. So I'll take your reparation money. Y'all want to play that game, but don't pigeonhole me, because then it makes me seem like, okay, I'm Black and you're white, so that means something is different about us. No, it's not. Sometimes I forget that I'm Black. I look in the mirror, I'm like, I have brown skin. I never even paid attention to that I'm a certain color. And I never pay attention to other people to different colors. I pay attention to your character and who you are as a person. And if you're a good person with dignity, we the same people. We got the same heart. We have the same mission. There's a lot of white people that I know. If you want to you want to categorize us, there's a lot of white people I know that are like the same person as me. We think alike. We do things alike. We're like kindred spirits. We might as well be brothers. And so none of that stuff matters unless you're trying to divide people. And it brings me to the point, and I'm going to get back to him in a minute because I want to jump on what I was saying about Trump. But it brings the point about DeSantis talking about Black history, and that Black history is American history.
Been a lot of criticism of that move. People saying, this is exactly what we were fearing with the individual freedom bill. I don't know if you or the commissioner could maybe expand a little bit more about.
Sure. I mean, I think so. As you know, in the state of Florida, our education standards not only don't prevent, but they require teaching Black history, all the important things. That's part of our core curriculum. This was a separate course on top of that for advanced placement credit. And the issue is we have guidelines and standards in Florida. We want education, not indoctrination. If you fall on the side of indoctrination, we're going to decline. If it's education, then we will do this course. So when I heard it didn't meet the standards, I figured, yeah, they may be doing serious. It's way more than that. This course on Black history, what's one of the lessons about? Queer theory. Now, who would say that an important part of black history is queer theory? That is somebody pushing an agenda on our kids. And so when you look to see they have stuff about intersectionality, abolishing prisons, that's a political agenda. And so that's the wrong side of the line for Florida standards. We believe in teaching kids facts and how to think, but we don't believe they should have an agenda imposed on them. When you try to use black history to shoehorn in queer theory, you are clearly trying to use that for political purposes. Yes, ma'am.
Thank God for men like Ron DeSantis. I don't know a governor, and I just may not have the information, but I don't know of a governor that's standing up as firm to this cultural war as Ron DeSantis in Florida. I don't know of another governor. I mean, he is on top of it. You ain't teaching this to our kid. That's not approved curriculum. You're not finna brainwash kids at this school. You're not finna teach first through or kindergarten through third graders about transgenderism. You're not gonna do that in the state of Florida. If you want to go move to Seattle somewhere or Washington State, Oregon, move then. You're not doing that in Florida. Every governor in the union who claimed to be a Christian should be thinking of the same thing. I mean, every decent person, forget Christianity. If you're just a decent person, you should be similar to Ron DeSantis and taking a stand, because it is a slippery slope. They want to indoctrinate the kids young so they can control them as adults. That's simply what this is. We need to stop carving out a month for black people. No, we should carve out a month for the founding. Carve out a month for great inventors. Carve out a month for things that black people were invaluable in our history on. The Civil War. When you talk about the Civil War, you can't talk about the Civil War without talking about black folks who fought in the Civil War, or the condition of black folks during the Civil War. That's history. That is history. There is no white history, black history. There's American history. If it happened here on American soil, it's American history. If you want to go back to Africa, then that's African history. But the things that happen here is American history. I'm not somehow detached from the founding fathers because they weren't black. They're just as much of my story as an American than anybody else. And it's not just that I can only associate with black folks, as if black folks is the only reason that black folks are doing well in America today. No, there was black folks and white folks that are the reason why black people are free in America today. It ain't just black. You don't have to go down the list saying, I'm pro-black. That means only people I support are black people. Nah, you crazy. I support good people. I support Christian folks. And I serve everybody. I'm a servant. When I was a police officer, I served people that probably didn't deserve to be served, but that wasn't my decision to be made. I serve everybody, treat everybody with kindness. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated. And then if you got to get called out, I'm going to call you out. It's because I love you.